Ain't nobody worrying when the shots ring out and the babies begin to cry. Ain't nobody worrying when the blood runs down the street and the black brothers start to die. Ain't nobody crying. Hey, once again, Dr. Allen, I'm trying to get a good one. I don't know what I'm going to do, but this is what's coming to you. Let's talk about it. Is it news or is it gossip? Now I'm going to try a little thing today. See, many things people don't know is that on every show, it's script. They even tell the people, I've been on TV shows, they even tell the people putting the applause. And those of you who are looking, thinking you following along with somebody, everybody in agreement, they've been script. They're conditioning your mind to accept things and thank you with the power of the crowd. Now, I want to say that to say this. Today we're not going to have any script. We're not reading from any teleprompter. We haven't reviewed anything except for maybe heard something talked about in the news, okay? But I, the chosen one, now gives up and sacrifices all my personal identity, my personal privacy. We don't have none. But anyway, you people will be able to take pop shots at me. But guess what? I'm going to make each side take pot shots at me because I am what Mr. Trump wants to be, the balance between left and right. And I can because I have no dog in the fight. And I can speak truth to right. Let's see what happens. Let's choose a topic for today. What's in the news? What will we talk about? I have not been briefed, but I will tell you what the spirits say and what the universal law will allow. Let's see. He's talking about football players disrespecting of the flag. My president, I support him. First president I ever sent money to. Wow, I support him. But I love the black people, and I support them. See, you know what? I can hate people and still treat them fair. Can you? Let's see.
In the country, you have to stand proudly for the national anthem. I think the people pushed it for.
Standing proud for something out of being compelled to do so, or because you're proud of it. You're missing the point, America. In order for me to stand proud for something, it's got to mean something to me. Right now, we're not there yet.
Forward. This country's very smart. We have very smart people. And
we're the dumbest people on the planet. We've been dumbed down. We've been played down. We've been held down. Do you know we're not smart, Mr. President? You said that in your campaign. You said it about a politician. You said about we're dumb as hell. We were programmed to be that way so they could take advantage of us. Now you want to turn it around. And you can't just throw people. You can't just throw people out there without knowledge, without learning, without adjusting, and without evolving. Now there's things going on. You want everybody to hold hands, but we must approach and address all the stuff that was created by previous policies and administration, previous history, and things that have caused us to suffer in this nation. So let's talk about the flag.
That's something ideally could have been taken care of when it first started. It would have been a lot easier, but
taken care of. What do you mean? How about approach the issue that's causing it? I got something to say to the mothers out there who have children in athletics. I got something to say to athletes who are in sports. You need to position yourself that when you are being wrong or when you're standing for something, you're able to give up something. You're ready and position yourself to sacrifice. I mean, if there comes a time where you're given a derivative to all walkout, you don't have to kneel down and say, I'm not going to even be here to participate in this. Then they can play the national anthem without you. Mr. President, I'm on your side, but I disagree with you on this point. Please, get it together.
They did that. They're doing the right thing.
Joining us now is George Moore, former president of the NFL Players Association,
Okay.
giant great. It's good to see you, sir. Good morning, Chris.
I don't know what he's going to
Doing
say.
well, thank God. George, if you don't want to stand for the anthem, get the hell out. Get out of the league. Get out of the country. What do you think of that?
Well, I think it goes
This is a
against the whole
mischief maker
principle
right
of
here.
the Constitution, and I think the forefathers, as they framed it, gave us the right to stand up and protest, and that's something that should not be challenged and shouldn't be short-circuited. I don't think that you can mandate or you can.
Everyone's always
require
talking
someone
about- Everyone's always talking about the protests, the disrespect, but no one is talking about why. That issue is kind of been covered up. Why? What you know, if illegals are allowed to protest in the streets and at our nation capitals and at people's front yard, and they're illegal, and people stand with them, and women are able to call back 40 years of suffering, and people stand with them. If children are allowed to speak in place of grown folks about grown folks' issues, and people allow that to happen for someone who's not even in command of their emotions, for a reason we'll get to, and people align themselves with them, and people were allowed to spew hate on both sides and say things that are nasty and untrue, and people align themselves with them. Why is it that people are unable to speak and say, let's talk about it? I'm glad you asked. We must examine the black codes in America. Before that is examined, there's no need to cry out for anything, because there is a code that keeps you from getting. Those who are aware know I'm speaking the truth. Google it. The black codes in America. See when it was stamped out. See the procedure and pattern and policy. The real reason that blacks can get killed and nobody see nothing. Or they speak, well, he should have been minding his business. Well, he was raised wrong. Well, he probably was a thug. Well, there's always an explanation to why a black person should receive the punishment that they receive for their action. Never that, oh, they're mental, they should be treated. They should not be punished. They should be put in some kind of treatment that will help them advance to the point to where they can control their inside anger or the traumatic situation they've been through, that they can be treated for, or the dramatic situation they've been through. The bloodline, how it was poisoned and so forth. These are the things that the kneeling before a crowded audience is to get your attention. Hey, I'm out here doing this job for you. Man, I'm devoting my whole life and physical ability to you. Can you help my brothers who are suffering? And even I myself. We must know the point, the issues. And it is not to disrespect the American flag.